That's
It's kind of
decent.
crazy, and
That is.
it's doing it. It's doing it.
Hi, I'm martial art master Daniel Pesina. You know me as the original Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile and Smoke. You're watching Gaming Trouble. And remember, if you don't watch, you got caged.
Level 1. Rhythm.
We up in here today. Yeah. But check it out now. Let me tell it, homie. Around my territory, listen to my true story, let me tell it, homie. This is how it pop off around my territory. Better show love, show never better back up off me. This is how it go down around my town. Defending my title, survival, defeat challengers. Check out how I made it from scratch, just call me crossfader. Wrote it down on paper, now haters can catch the gas vapor. Cross instead of federal flavor, we keep it several. Now wipe the sleep right out your eyes if your vision's blurry. We mainly ravage those savages who fly by night with Alibaba notorious, you can call me Papa. The showstopper, hold it down like a shot blocker. So all my riders get up and do the gangster strut. You a dumb chick with a big butt, now mix it up like mutts. Getting dirty in the dust, the kid and never lose my touch. When the pressure's on steel, guaranteed much.
Strung out on you. Believe in my heart every night and day. I'm strung out on you. I can hardly wait to see you again.
You are correct.
They haven't given us a date since then. I thought they were going to release it around the movie, but that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
hopefully it'll be out sometime soon. We don't have to wait that long because I'm dying to play that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Gaming Trouble. Happy Friday, and we have the 4 horsemen of the Trouble Apocalypse here. This is awesome. I can't believe it. Welcome back, Johnny. The freaking Shadow Fire guy. He is back in the realm. Welcome back. It's been awesome. I know you've been doing a lot of packing. So, might as well start off with you, buddy. So he's actually the best. He is the best when it comes to the achievements, man. He is definitely the achievement hunter. He just keeps on racking them up.
I try my best.
Yeah.
He's still far ahead. He's still way too far. I'm never gonna catch you.
Dude, you have to hit 1,000 almost like consistently. You would have to get the freaking complete games consistently to catch up to this dude. So
I'm not that good. That'll take me years.
No, not really.
On one game.
It depends if you play like easy games, though.
I'm gonna buy all the Nickelodeon ones and rack up them
Let me
achievements.
tell you guys something what's hilarious. I know people that play like easiest games. They don't even play girl games. There's this guy that I know. I will not say his name, but he's the kind of guy that he would like find in any easy game and he would like 1,000 that sucker. And one of the games he actually played, I will not play this, and I don't care how. He actually played Hannah Montana the movie, and it's on his game list.
I don't blame him. To get the easy 1,000.
He's addicted to the achievement. It's not even the game anymore.
Yeah.
No,
It's the achievement.
it's the achievement.
Holy shit.
And that's all it is, though. I said, dude, I'm sorry, I will not put that game on my list.
Well, you know what game started that though, right? Avatar.
Yeah.
360
Dude,
was what started that.
It takes you 5 or 10 minutes
That's
just
it.
to get all the achievements in that. You didn't have to play through the whole game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Really?
No,
Wow.
you didn't. It's just crazy. It's just.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Was there some serious overlooks there with the dev team or something?
Lazy. It was.
'Cause,
definitely- it was
yeah.
yeah.
But speaking of
that
Avatar,
game was kind of bad.
Yeah.
That screams
Yeah,
rushed.
it was
to me.
but speaking of Avatar, it's a shame that the Avatar fighting game came out for all systems, but then it got delayed for the Xbox. It's not coming out, I think, until like October.
You know what? I'm still baffled about why that actually got delayed. What's the delay? What?
I have no idea. That's what I would like to find out.
Yeah, that's
but-
crazy, man.
Yeah.
Unless
But I mean, if it's gonna work for all the cross plays for all the systems, then fine. You know, let them do their thing.
Indeed. Welcome, Chris. How you doing? Welcome to the realm of treble. How you been, my friend?
Chris.
Absolutely. Heidi, hi. How are you? Yes, welcome to the
Hey, Vet's in the room.
Yes, indeed. And of course, Vet's here and there and everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
He's everywhere. Absolutely.
Personality's so big, it just I'm everywhere.
Outstanding.
Exactly. The 455s everywhere. Yeah.
It's really awesome, man. And of course, we're gonna introduce everybody right here. And he's like, wait, what does he say? He's actually mentioning what he only platinumed a couple of. Oh, really? Chris says he usually doesn't care about achievements. Okay.
That's fine.
I mean, listen. We played video games before achievements were even invented. Okay, we made our own achievements.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Achievements are candy to me. It's like, ooh, I got an achievement.
I got this. I got that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like candy. I don't search it up, but like when I get it, I'm very pleased.
Yeah, those are just metrics. Those are just metrics that you have to reach. That are just like, oh, yeah, if you really want this, and why don't you go ahead and try something like this?
I get the
So
appeal,
I was
though.
into the
It's your high
whole achievement thing when they first hit the market. But the
Right.
problem I had is I was a single man with money, and so I was buying so many games that I just kind of quit doing the achievements because I wasn't keeping up with everything I was buying.
Yeah. That's understandable. I mean, like if there's like a game that I see, and if it's doable, and I say, I could finish this. Like I just picked up Mal's PI for Hire. So, and I said, I always wanted to play that game, and then when I saw the achievements, these seems pretty easy. I could go through this while I go through the game. So that was my last 1,000 for that.
Awesome, man. Oh
Yeah, Mal's PI for Hire is a fantastic game. If you guys haven't played it, you definitely should play it.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna give it that shot.
I dig the art style.
Dude,
It's the
I love.
1930s
that style.
the cartoon style. You'll definitely love it.
Weren't they made from the same people who did Cuphead or no?
It's the same people who made Cuphead.
Ah, yes. See, they know they are masters of making cartoons into video games. They
love taking that 1930s style of animation and just make games out of it. So
damn, they are just mastercraft, man. Just mastercraft.
I'd love to meet the character designers.
Oh, you
Yeah.
do. Listen,
I'd love to meet
open invite, guy. If you devs are out there, give us a shout, man. I'll definitely like to have you on the show. Just pick your brain.
Especially on the artistic side.
Yeah.
You're the one
Oh yeah. Dude, listen, people are really
I'll talk to Ollie.
People are really starting to get back into like freaking digital art. I've been seeing a lot of cool shit on freaking on X. On X, man. Whoa! My timeline is blowing up, showing all of this.
Dude,
if you want to check out digital art all day long, check out ArtStation.
ArtStation.
Like,
I heard about that. Yeah.
Oh my God. It is,
I have to listen
dude.
to that, yeah.
You can go on there, type in something you like, and I mean, there will just be a plethora of freaking photos for it that people have made, and it is fan art through the roof on that site.
Oh man, I love that. I love that. See, that's what I'm saying, man. That passion, man. I love that. I'm for that, man. That's the reason why, man. Because I mean, listen, I aspiring artist myself. Back when I was younger, drawing stuff and everything. We remember tracing freaking things. Dude, I even tried to draw Voltron, when I was actually, when I was younger,
I got in trouble for drawing it in school.
Dude, I was obsessed
We get
with
trouble. We
Voltron.
draw anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I was obsessed with
I was
Voltron.
drawing Ninja Turtles in second
Turtles?
grade.
There you go. Yes, man. Shoot. Ninja Turtles, Voltron, He-Man. Oh my gosh, I love
G.I. Joe. Oh,
G.I.
yeah.
Joe.
I took a few ruler hits from the nuns for this stuff, so yeah.
All right, who's ever done this? Okay, raise your hand. Who's ever taken a big piece of paper and started to make space wars, like space battles, like just all different types of freaking vehicles and planets and all, and just have us freaking just drawing all these different. I had like freaking motorbikes, I had tanks, I had freaking people shooting and stuff like that, using missiles. Yo, I was
My book covers were covered
all day, just drawing, doodling all these
I love that.
bishops. big ships and stuff like that getting destroyed and making battle damage?
I didn't really draw like ships, though. I do like cars and vehicles. I remember when I took a long piece of paper. I was drawing like the popular vehicles. I was drawing the Turtle Party van. I was drawing Optimus Prime with his truck, though. Like all my favorite vehicles throughout the era of all the '80s cartoons, though.
Wow.
That's what I did.
So I didn't draw the space battles and stuff. Something me and my buddies did do when we were in high school and teenagers and stuff. We couldn't afford the Warhammer characters to play. So a buddy of mine actually found it online, and it was like basically the footprint of the characters. So we printed those out, cut them out on paper, and like said, okay, this is this, and played Warhammer with paper cutouts because we were too broke too.
Okay, that's awesome. Dude,
That's pretty creative, actually.
That's it's ingenuitive. That's awesome, man. Oh, dude. Listen, man. Sometimes you gotta make it work. You gotta make it work, dude. But that's
absolutely.
But when you're having fun with stuff like that, oh my gosh, I love it.
When there's a will, right?
Indeed.
Right.
Chris mentions there's some changes that I'm not sure how I feel about yet in Halo. He's talking about the new Halo that came out.
Yes, I heard about that. I was checking out some videos. Yeah, they were telling me they made some like changes, and I heard there was like enemies that are appearing that they weren't supposed to appear. And unfortunately, I heard they added some Butch Boss Babe in the game, though, which is like the most unsufferable character. And people were saying that, why would they add this character? You know, I mean, dude, I have a picture of it, and she is horrendous.
I saw that. I
was like, what are they doing?
Were they adding it just to add it? Or
like why? All they have to do, all you have to do is like redo the graphics, make the graphics nice in 4K. You know, don't change anything from the story. If you want to add like stories like maybe that takes place before and something like that actually makes sense to the story. But why are you going to be adding like characters that people are not going to like? I mean,
and give them dialogue too, which is even worse.
What's wrong with these people?
And give them dialogue that's not even necessary. It's not even part of the story. What kind of relevance does that character bring to the story? That's my
disrespect Master Chief. I saw a cutscene of that. I was like, as a dude, if I was Master Chief, I would be like, who the fuck are you, bitch?
Dude, listen, if you're gonna do things like that, make it relevant like Star Fox. Star Fox, dude. That's how you do it right.
Yeah.
That's how you do it right, because the dialogue and the banter was freaking hilarious. It was hilarious, and the back and forth and stuff like that. We know, dude. I watched I only watched one cinema scene. It wasn't really like a spoiler. It was just talking about tutorial. It was like banter. It was banter, but it was talking about the tutorial, like the barrel roll and stuff like that, using your missiles, bombs, so you can detonate it early. All that junk, and you can talk about bonus points and stuff like that, and you can pile. Dude, I was listening to the banter and I was laughing my ass off. That's how good it was. I was like, oh, bro, I want this game. I want Star Fox.
So when it comes to remakes, I feel like when it comes to like things like Halo, and Halo already had the perfect storyline.
Thank you.
Yes.
It was already lined up. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to add anything.
Star Wars with Halo, dude.
Like, just make it Halo.
Thank you. Exactly.
Don't add stuff.
No.
Just make the
Don't. You know, I hate these changes. Like, stop. Oh well, we wanted to add this because we wanted to give this more character dynamics. Or who gives a crap? We didn't need more dynamics in the first game. We don't need it in this remake of the same game.
Oh, thank you for
leave it alone, Spielberg. Leave it alone.
Holy crap!
Leave it alone, Spielberg.
Nobody's gonna like it. It's unnecessary.
I mean, what was the statement? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like,
thank you.
Yeah.
Stop trying to fix something that ain't broke. It's not like it. Stop it.
We're gonna make it better for the new generation, people.
100.
Yeah, and I love that too, because they always say, "Oh, we're gonna make it new, better." Well, we're trying to attract the new generation. We're trying to attract. Well, by doing that, you're alienating all of your original fans.
Yes, that's exactly what you're doing.
Oh man,
They're patronizing them, to be honest.
Indeed.
Yeah, now after hearing all this, I probably said, you know what? I'm probably just gonna skip this one. I probably won't even want to play it now.
Listen,
after hearing all
thank
this.
goodness it's on Game Pass because I wouldn't spend a dime on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is on Game Pass, but people are able to play it because I think if you got the collector's edition, people are able to play it early. So,
You know, so these young people now, they're not stupid at all. They know when you're patronizing them.
of course,
Yes.
you're gonna look.
So when you put out
You're
a
gonna
games
look
like that, when
original.
you're trying to attract them, what you think they think, they're gonna naturally gonna rebel.
Oh, absolutely. It always. When has it ever
So all
worked?
those games flop. Those agenda games flop. They're like, no, no.
I mean, shit. Look back at Saints Row. Look at the last remake they did. They tried to pander to a whole new generation, left all of us that loved it in the past behind, and no one wanted it.
No, that's why it failed. That's
It was
why
bad.
it shut down.
It was trash.
People wants to play the gangsters of Saints, and they want to play Johnny Gat again.
I don't want to play a
broke
dude in a
college
bolo
kids.
tie.
Yeah, no, you play as broke
I'm
college
sorry.
kids.
I just have an issue with being a gangster and running around with dudes with waffle tattoos.
Dude, it was like watching like a younger version of freaking Hackers. That's pretty much what it looked like. That's what it looked like, dude.
Characters were so pathetic.
The story
If
didn't
you
even
have
feel like
one
a Saints
character
Row.
that looks like
No.
Steve Urkel.
No.
Come on.
You know, I mean, so you know, I said, you know what? If they didn't call it Saints Row, I would probably give it a chance. But they put Saints Row. They put Saints Row.
It could have stood on its own.
Come on.
I mean, at the end of the day, unfortunately,
it could have stood on its own.
yeah, it could have stood on its own as anything else. Call it anything else. Don't do this to this franchise.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
they literally destroyed the whole franchise with this, and Violation. Look what happened. Violation shut down.
Yep. Well, you know what? You know why Violation shut down? Because you know what happened? They got hired the wrong people and everything, and they want to get this different ideas, and they threw it into a game, and they said, "Oh, we're catering to a new generation of people. Nobody cares about Third Street Saints. Nobody cares about street gangs and colors and all that stuff. No one cares about that, bro. Shut
They
up."
saw what they thought was a quick cash grab. That's all they saw.
You want to know what's the most disgusting thing that they did? The officials, what's it called? The official homepage of on Twitter of Saints Row. You know what these people did? What they were doing? They were actually like blocking people that are calling them out, like saying, "No, this is not Saints Row. Like, what are you guys doing?" And you know
I remember that.
blocking people.
Yep.
They literally were blocking people who was giving them like giving them backlash.
Oh, they were like they were like copywriting and sending out copyright strikes on YouTube to people over that game for talking bad about
yeah, I
it.
heard about that, dude.
Yes,
one person got demonetized
They tried to
just because of that.
channels down because of that.
Yeah,
You
people
know?
getting demonetized,
Like,
people
what the
getting
hell?
shut down, people getting copyright strikes. Man, one person in the thing almost got
was sick.
sued. One person almost got sued for what? Just for calling
Two-
them out? Just for
two
calling them
things- two things you-
It's not Saints Row, man.
Two ways you always know a game is bad.
Again, come on, just because he said that, really?
Yeah. Two ways you always know a game is bad. When they copyright strike people for posting game footage before the game comes out, and when they don't let reviews come out until the day of.
Oh, that's notorious.
Yeah.
That right there is freaking notorious. I don't understand how a company or a developer don't have confidence, and number one, doesn't have confidence in their own, can't take criticism, can't take constructive criticism, by the way. Constructive criticism. And say, listen, hey, we don't like it. We'll tell you. We're fans. Super fans. People who actually have the memorabilia, who have the statues, who wear the shirts, who collect the music, who has tattoos. Dude, these are the people who are passionate about whatever project that you had your hands on, and you decided to put your own spin on it and say, hey, you know what? We don't care how you liked it. We're trying to cater to a new crowd. We're trying to cater to a new generation of players. And I'm like, no, No, that's not how you do this, man. No, you have to bring that crowd in, and then open the door for the new generation, and so they can see why us, how we actually enjoyed it. Let them make the judgment call. Don't. I hate when they do that. They overreach.
Yeah.
They overreach.
Chris said something in the chat that I agree with, though. Like, I do agree with the copyright strikes where people are trying to release the game footage early and showcase leak stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
But when it's just criticism and they're just busting the game in the balls for being bad and they're getting strike for it, no, hell no.
Yeah, they did that with Naughty Dog. Did that with The Last of Us Part 2. I don't know if you guys remember.
I remember that. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Because they didn't like
these people were not showing any footage at all. And Naughty Dog went around. They were putting copyright strikes. They were striking people's channels down. I was like, Naughty Dog, what are you doing? What are you doing? They're not showing any footage. They're just talking about what's leaked. It's out there in the public. People can speak about this.
Absolutely.
Well, Drummond has actually been, Neil Drummond has always been, little. Don't get me started about him. I don't understand. I really don't understand why. Listen, if you don't like what your fans say about your product, it shows how a lack of confidence, or better yet, your ears not even to the ground. You are just completely out of the element of what you're trying to bring out there. So you know what? Screw 'em. That's the reason why you lost money. But then again, Last of Us 2 did sell, like, how many copies did it sell? They sold like 5 million copies.
Really sure.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of copies though. They sold a lot. But still, getting into, because I know we're getting deep into that right there. Let's introduce the panel starting from the top. We got the Neon Shogun, the best shaved beard in the business. The one who's also about the ARPGs and JRPGs, of course, those stealth games. Tony San Miguel.
What's up, players? Been a minute. Happy to see you again. I hope you guys watched last night because Taurence, three-peat.
No.
My three-peat's immortalized.
See, that was a fluke. That was a fluke. You know it. And the fans know it. Okay?
I'm open to a rematch anytime.
Okay, that's right. You know what? Though?
Anytime, I'm open.
Oh, you know what? I was so aching to
Hey,
come
Dorian.
back. What's going on, Dorian? What's up, man? I was so aching and everything because I was choosing my best character and everything, and then I was starting to kick your ass. So you know what? It's cool. We'll get our rematch. It's pretty soon. And
we could do it for the show. We could do it Rocky and Apollo style at the end of Rocky 2.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You might fight great, but I'm a great fighter.
Either way, man, I'll play you anytime, any place.
Since it's done, I have a question for you guys. Are any of you getting Marvel Tokon Fighters on August 6th?
Probably for the PC. Most likely for the PC.
Yeah,
okay,
most likely for the PC here too.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm getting it for PS5 though, but it's going to be crossplay. I think it will be great
if
good. All four of us can get in a room and then we can tape it live and we could have a couple of matches though. I think that would be wonderful.
Yo, Chris Castle said, you got to say what's up, players, like Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing, Chris. You don't hear it?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the Shadow Fire guy, the one who's about the best cosplay in the business. He actually has won a few cosplay contests, and also he's all about those freaking achievements. The achievement hunter himself, Johnny Alicea.
What's going on, players? I'm back now, so hoping I'm in the process of moving right now. So, hoping I get it done, and by next month, I'll be in my new place, and then I'll spend more time. I'll be spending a lot more time. So glad to be here. So why don't we get the show on the road, though? So there's some interesting stuff that happened this week.
And then, of course, we enter the new horseman, the fourth horseman of the apocalypse. You know, he's all about the freaking cars and everything because he knows how to set them up and knock them down. He is also about that computer life and everything. He can actually set up your computer and everything and make it world domination. He is the one and only 455 Fit.
What's up, players? Hope you've had a good week. I've had a pretty good week this week, but it's even better now hanging out with these guys, hanging out with you guys. I'm ready. Let's kick this show off.
Outstanding.
Sure.
Of course, to all of you players out there, we're welcome to our show. We actually have an awesome show. If you have not done so, hit that like and also hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification. Keep us relevant. And we are almost at 187 subscribers and everything. We're trying to hit 200 before the end of the month. And of course, we're actually hitting 500 before the end of the summer. So be a part of that. And of course, like I said before, you guys are so freaking awesome. Thank you for hitting us every single show. We getting new shows almost every single day. Some shows are good, some good shows are bad, but this is actually a work in progress. We are all part of the Gaming Treble Network, so we're actually trying to get that built up, and I think it's going to be awesome. So before we get started, let's get into that gaming spit because there's been a little bit of news that actually happened recently. Let's start with Sony's little hiccup that happened earlier today. 6 hours. If a few players out there are PlayStation players, 6 hours of pure unadulterated torture. You cannot play any of your games because you got knocked off the network. So much for that digital life. Yep. So that means if you actually had purchased, mind you, any digital games off of the PSN network, and the network went down, you have access to none, zero, zip, nada. You can't even get into the PlayStation Network. All your games will be null and void until the service gets turned back on. So, what do you think about them apples?
That's horrible.
They're awful. Those are bad apples.
I don't like it.
Like, unfortunately, okay, so PlayStation's got to really work on this. This is something that, and here's my issue with this, is I don't know how in the hell PlayStation and Microsoft, either one, haven't already resolved these type of issues. For the simple fact of, I play on PC. I've played on PC for years. I've been a Steam member since Steam existed. Back in 2003, 4, somewhere in there.
2003, 2004, early September.
But like, I've literally been a Steam member since then. And yes, Steam has had some growing pains over the years. It did not launch out in the state it was in. It wasn't perfect when it hit. But, if Steam, for some reason, has server issues or things go down, yeah, you can't download your games. There's been some outages on Steam. There's not been any outages that prevented me from playing the games that I had already downloaded and installed on my PC. It just throws your system into an offline mode to where, yeah, Steam recognizes me in offline. The game doesn't think I'm offline most of the time. So, I mean, I don't know how this is a problem in 2026 on a PlayStation or a damn Xbox.
Yeah.
Now, before I say my opinion, what do you think, Johnny? Well, I know how you feel about that because you're all about that physical.
I mean, Sony really needs to get their shit together. They really do, because any trailer anything that Sony puts out there, it's like the public is just giving it to them real hard. They're telling them that it should be play has limits instead of no limits though. I've been seeing it because they just released it. I don't know if you guys seen it. They released a story trailer for the new Wolverine game that's coming out on September 15th. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to playing that game. But they deserve all this hate and all this backlash they're getting right now because it's just disgusting. It's like, I know there's people out there, they love digital because it's easy for them, it's easy access. But like I said before, is that you just don't own your game, so when it comes to that though. But it's still highway robbery to these people, and they deserve all the backlash. They need to get their shit together because I don't know what to do. I don't even what to say anymore. I mean, they really. I have no words for Sony right now. I'm just so disappointed, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Xbox is going to be doing next. So, how they're going to hit Sony because they got a chance to hit them hard.
Indeed.
So
they have an ultimate
better not
chance.
miss this opportunity.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, all right, yes,
So-
and Tony, and I think I'm pretty sure because you're a PC guy, so you pretty much
You play Xbox as well.
You play Xbox as well. So what do you so having digital games getting turned off when the internet turns off? It's a turn off. Period. I mean, I can't even mince words.
Oh yeah, it sends a boner to the ground, dude.
Yeah, man. Okay, so here's the thing. This is actually like a valid opinion. The fact is that Xbox 360, older console, okay, has had an offline mode. 360
Right.
had an offline mode. Every single game that I had purchased digitally, I was able to play when I was offline.
Yeah, I got a lot of them.
How is it in the year 2026 that you cannot do that anymore?
It's wild, isn't it?
It makes no damn sense. An older OS, an older console, less memory than not what we have now. You're telling me that I can't have access to none of my games when the internet is down? And we're not even talking about online games. We're talking about single player freaking games. Games that doesn't even require online check-ins. You can't play. That is freaking insane. And then you wonder why people just don't want to go digital. People who are not aware, they're like, "Oh, this is the same." Well, if my phone was off and everything, I wouldn't be able to have access to my freaking Netflix stuff like that. So it doesn't really matter. Shut up! This is not the same. This is console. I can understand your phone, because it's connected to a network that's consistent. But we're talking about home. How is that possible? Why? Why should it be possible? It's insane. You hold your games that you purchased hostage because the network's down. Oh, I'm sorry, the network is down. The network's under maintenance. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, it's a big inconvenience. It's huge.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
So. I can't even. You know what the thing is though? This has happened several times before though.
Well, and this right here happening right now just kind of proves the point of what everybody's been reiterating over these past several weeks of they're proving right now you don't have ownership.
No.
I mean, this is just another check in that list of proof of ownership's not truly existing, because there's even people with discs right now that can't play games because of what PlayStation servers are down. That they're proving they've locked us out. You don't own shit.
That's
Welcome to the new world.
That's crazy. A disc?
Yep.
That's even worse. You can't even play your disc. What kind of world do we live in? You can't even play your own freaking disc. Bro, I can't. That just blows my mind. It's insane.
Yeah. Well, and you'll see a lot of games even having, 200 or 300 meg downloads when you download it. Yeah, that's a verification check. So every time you log into the game, it can check to make sure you own the game and you can play the disc. Mm-hmm. And when it can't access the servers to do that, you can't play the game.
Yeah.
So even though the entire game is on that disc, you can't touch it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
the same problems they're having with the Halo, with Halo on the PS5.
Hey, there he is, Daryl. Welcome, Daryl.
What's up, Daryl?
Daryl jumped into. Oh, Chris says he's got to spend his supper time. I'll try to be back, dude. I hope you come back and everything because you got some great feedback. I really enjoy your feedback. Let me just put a little point out before we move on to our next gaming split subject. Sony right now is actually between a rock and a hard place. They really are. They are trying to stick to their guns to this new world order they're trying to create of video games. They're trying to force people to say, listen, we are one of the biggest companies when it comes to video games in the world. Of course, both earned and also by default. Problem is that a lot of the things that they're doing is unpopular, and it's causing people to really become aware about what they're doing because they're trying to stay quiet. They're keeping their mouths shut. They even told their executives, their higher executives, don't say nothing. Be quiet. And not only that, people who are on their network and they go to their message boards, you get banned. They banning people for speaking out about this thing, about their digital future that they're trying to do.
Yeah, all they're trying to do is silence everybody so people forget.
Yeah, they say if we're quiet long enough, then we'll just ride the wave and no one's gonna remember. People are going to pretend it's gonna become status quo. It's gonna be like, hey, you know what? It's just like when cassette turned to CDs. Just like when VHS turned to freaking DVDs. It's going to be just like when radio, no one listens to radio anymore. They decided to go to, listen to, I don't know, iHeartRadio or whatever it is. Yeah. It's the same thing.
Satellite radio.
Satellite radio, yeah. It's crazy. But, the next story gives me hope. Xbox has released 4 OG Xbox games to the Xbox Network on Game Pass. These 4 games are as follows: Blinks the Time Sweeper, great game. Conquer Live and Reloaded. Crimson Skies,
great game.
Yes, and Fusion Frenzy. Let me tell you something. That's freaking amazing. And it's going to PC.
Yep.
And it's going to have all the bells and whistles and everything that your PC can handle, which is going to be great. That means cleaned up, anti-aliasing, all that stuff. It's going to be great, depending on the settings. And here's another thing. They said in the future there's going to be more OG Xbox games coming to the PC, and achievements. They're working on it. They're actually going to be, for select games, achievements will actually be able to be unlocked. Now, let's discuss this for a little bit.
Pretty cool.
This is absolutely amazing. This is a resurgence. I told people don't understand how much of a resurgence this is of OG Xbox games. Classic Xbox games getting a resurgence. You can be able to get achievements on old freaking Xbox games. That opens the whole entire library. Your backlog of library, and that thing becomes relevant again. You're like, dude, let's talk about it. So, Vet, my man, tell me, how do you feel about this?
Oh, I fucking love it. It's absolutely, this is a step in the right direction. Xbox emulation on PC's already been kind of starting to hit things out in the ballpark. I mean, it's starting to get good, but at the same time, this brings a whole new level. This is Microsoft. This is Xbox. This is actual Xbox software running these games. Legally, we can honestly get to play these old school games again. The only thing that I hope is that we see a pretty continuous stream of rollout for these old school Xbox games on PC, because that library is it's so massive. There's a lot of good games there. I just want to see a constant feed. I hope that it's not, here's 4 games and in 8 months, here's 2 games. And I would like to see more of a constant feed of these type of games, because this needs to be a thing. I mean, retro, old school, it's all coming back. This is a massive way for Xbox to really get a whole new grasp and wrangle on the system, and especially to bring it to PC. You're just making users over here happy. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And so, Johnny, how do you feel about this freaking resurgence of the OG Xbox games?
It's absolutely amazing because now they're going to be bringing back some of the classic titles that was on Xbox, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to be doing. I mean, I was not expecting them to add achievements into original Xbox games. Everybody thought, okay, this is going to bring original Xbox games, but the fact that they're adding achievements to it, that's pretty amazing. And I just hope, here's the thing though, because if you remember they started bringing back original Xbox games a while back, but then they stopped.
Yeah.
Remember they stopped?
Yep.
I just hope that's not the case anymore. I just hope they constantly continue to keep bringing original Xbox games on their libraries, because especially on PC as well, though, because you got a lot of great classic games that I'm sure there's a lot of people that missed out on. They want to play those. So yeah, just keep on doing it. Like maybe every couple of months or so, keep adding those games, man. Just keep it going, man. Don't stop. I just want this to keep on going. I just don't want history to repeat itself. Then they start putting these couple games there, and then all of a sudden, what happened to the other original Xbox games? If you keep it going, I'll be a happy camper.
I'm very sure they will, because Asha Sharma on that thing, she's all about that business, man. She's not a gamer. Player.
Push-ups.
Yeah, I know. But
Push-ups.
Yeah, I had to, but still. But the thing is though, she has been putting every single developer and publisher, everybody on notice. Do you notice that she was cleaning house and everything? Listen, I don't want anybody losing their jobs. I don't want anybody, because you got families to feed, you got bills to pay and everything, stuff like that. I don't want anybody losing jobs.
Right.
But if you're not doing your job efficiently, do you
Of
deserve
course.
to keep it? Listen, let me use this analogy, okay? If you actually own a bakery, okay, and you have a whole bunch of employees, and only half of them know how to bake and half of them don't, the people who don't know how to bake, they need to get to stepping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit the road.
They gotta hit the road because.
So
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I gotta say, it's kind of like, okay, we were talking about it the last time I was on, and we brought up Office Space.
Yes.
And if you remember an Office Space, like in there, in the morning he gets to work, and the first thing that pops up on his deal is an email saying that he needed to send the cover sheet in on his TPS report. Yep. Then his boss comes by or calls him. Then his one boss comes by. Then another boss comes by. And then another boss calls him. And it's like, Microsoft had that problem with 14 layers of management.
Yeah.
When you have 14 layers of management, by the time your idea gets down to the bottom guy that's actually creating things and designing things, he doesn't understand why he's making what he's making, doing what he's doing.
Yep.
You can't have that. That's too much of a buffer.
Yeah.
You need direct communication with the people that are designing versus the people that are creating. End of story. Those two people should work hand in hand. Not have to go through management systems to get to talk to each other.
Which is half the reason why that half of the messaging is always different. But from five different sections, it's a different freaking opinion. And I'm like, dude.
Everybody played that game in school where you would all stand in a line, and this person would start with a message, and you would see how the message would look by the time it got to the last person, and it was never right.
Nope, not at all.
Yep.
But see, that's, you know what? That point is so poignant. Asha saw the issue. She saw the problems. She was on the outside looking in. From a business perspective, she saw whole picture, not just one part. She saw the whole entire picture and said, "Hey, you know what? No, this is not working." She says, "Okay, what are you guys doing? What are you guys making? they saw the roadmap, which is the reason why half of the studios and everything either A, got shuttered, B, got a massive cut in their staff, or C, they said, okay, well, you know what? You guys are gonna have to either A, move to this sector, and you guys are gonna have to move to this sector because you guys are redundant. You guys are doing the same damn thing, and none of you are doing anything. And they're saying, he saw the whole entire thing. Why do you think that Bethesda, out of all companies, laid out the entire roadmap of what they were doing? They could have done this. They could have done this months ago. Better yet, they could have done this a year ago. Under Phil Spencer, hey, nothing against him. Okay, he's a player. Okay, he's all about that passion. He wants the developers to do their magic. Problem: you gave them too much leeway. You became the what do you call it? The friendly dad. The one that, hey son, go ahead. Don't worry. I'll clean up the mess after you. Don't worry about it. No. This is about business, man. The money that they gave you, if they give you $40 million, okay, to bring a project, at the end of the cycle, and you need more time, that's a problem. And you know why? Because that money that they invested, they need a return. And if you don't get that return, and then you ask for more money, that's a problem. That's the reason why they were losing so much money. Which is the reason why half of the games, when they came out, they weren't bangers. They were not highly successful.
Yeah.
Because they waited too long. And not only that, their dev cycles were ridiculous. Who wants to wait 7 years for the next freaking Elder Scrolls? Not me.
Well, I mean, 7 years? I mean, shit, we've been waiting for Elder Scrolls for what?
10 years, almost 10 years.
15?
Elder
Scrolls came out in what, 2011?
Yeah, Elder Scrolls 5. Yeah, Elder Scrolls 5.
Yeah, so it's 15 years since we've seen a new Elder Scrolls. 15 years.
15 years, man.
I'm sorry, GTA 6, I don't think it hasn't had that long of a development cycle.
Nope, it didn't.
I think so, no.
It didn't.
They didn't take an arrow to the knee.
Oh, that's true. That is so true. Yeah. But the thing is that people were anticipating Grand Theft Auto 6 2 years ago? It was 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Right?
Well, no, because it was announced at the Game Awards. I think it was in 2023.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, so that's
2023 they first showed off the teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm. 3 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, but the game was been in development before that, about 5 years, while GTA 5 was actually getting a regurgence of remaster after remaster, and people were still buying it.
Oh, let's not forget all of the online content that game still continuously receives.
GTA Online.
Yeah. GTA Online. Make more money. Yeah. They're making a lot of money for a Rockstar.
GTA Online is a completely another beast all by itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, they are pretty much in company with Minecraft, with Fortnite, with Roblox. Pretty much GTA Online is actually on par with all that. They're pretty much that right there. They printing money. It's printing money for them. The shark cards that you guys actually purchase almost on a daily. Almost on a daily. Let's just put it to you that way.
Yeah.
$20, $50, $100. People spend that kind of money, real world money, for
just to get those
skins for
content.
Yeah, for content.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's free money. No wonder they actually delayed freaking GTA 6 that long. They're like, why stop? Why stop? Why stop?
Yeah.
Why stop? We're making millions of dollars. We're making millions of dollars a month. Why stop?
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly what they were doing. He's like, let's just touch up the game and resell it. And they still sold freaking 5 million copies. They still sold 5 million copies. And that was actually after the first iteration of GTA 5. do you understand? 5 million copies of the remaster, and then they remastered it again.
They did.
And they sold like another 5-6 million copies or something of that one.
I don't want to talk about how many times I bought that game.
I know. I know.
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Look. I love that game. I love getting on that game. I like just getting on the single player and goofing off. I can do that for hours. So I mean, it's just brain dead fun. So.
Well, you know what? I don't blame you because GTA 3, GTA 4, and GTA.
To
Vice
me,
City,
the best one was Vice City, though.
Vice City.
That's always gonna be
Those
my
codes. Those codes and the thing that you had to put in just to get all the the tanks and the 5 6 stars and stuff like that.
How long can you survive with 5 stars?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro.
And going through the story of Vice City, the freaking cast of people that were in that game.
Yes. The late Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
Tommy Vassetti, man. Oh man. Rest in peace to him and Burt Reynolds.
Oh yes, absolutely. Let me tell you something. GTA, the series, the entire series after GTA, I don't know, the top-down ones. Even the top-down ones were pretty damn good. I actually played one recently. I think it was the one.
Did you play the one that was on the DS called Chinatown Wars? Not too many people played it. That was a good one.
That was good. I actually liked it.
Really, really good.
You know, but once it turned to 3D with GTA 3, that was a wrap. People.
Yeah, I was done.
That was it. Can you? I mean,
groundbreaking.
It was, man. You could.
It was definitely groundbreaking. It was like, wow, you could do anything you want, really? Cool.
Just free roaming. Just do whatever you want. You know, you get arrested by the cops and everything. You lose pretty much all your money, and you just do it all over again. You know,
do it all over again, nonstop.
It's crazy. Man.
I have such a good memory with GTA 3 doing exactly like running the stars up, seeing how long you could survive with 5 stars. Me and my uncle at his house playing that game while he had another TV in his living room where like my aunt watched movies, and we had the Dennis Leary special where he sang the intro song of "I'm an Asshole."
Oh my God, I love that song.
playing that comedy set while playing GTA 3.
Oh dude. God. Yo. Oh damn. Dennis Leary, man. I love that fucking dude, man.
Is he in a GTA? He should be.
He should be.
Yeah,
he should be a voice in one of them.
He should be. He has to be. You know?
Look at his IMDb.
Yeah. God, man. What an amazing. Let me just put it this way. Dennis Leary is freaking hilarious. I like he's just like fast talking, you know, just spitting out facts and stuff like that. You know, what a guy. So anyway, you know, I think that's it for the gaming spit. Pretty much, you know.
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, there was some things that happened over at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh yes, let's talk about that. Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot all about that.
How did you forget San Diego Comic-Con?
Hey, listen. You know what? I'm not there. You know,
I wish I was there.
I wish I was there. I would go to San Diego Comic-Con, especially what they showed off. Sega partnered up with Arcade 1-Up, and they introduced Outrun.
The Outrun with all those like 5 games.
Oh my God!
Power
Drift. It was Power Drift.
Yeah.
Outrun, Turbo Outrun, Outrunners. What else? Let me see. What else? Hold on. Let me look.
Yeah, Outrun, Outrunners.
Let me put the list.
Was Daytona? No, Daytona's not on there, right?
No Daytona. There's only the 2D Super Scroller games. Only the Super Scroller games.
I think those are the only games they announced. I don't think they set the full list yet.
Actually, they did. They put out a list of
they did.
They did. Okay, here we go. Boom. Let's pop that up.
So what are the other ones?
Okay, so the list is as follows. Let's pop it up right now. Outrun, Battle Outrun, Outrun 3D, Turbo Outrun, Outrun Yopa, Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. That's the
So
wrong
pretty
one.
much all the Outrun games.
Pretty much all the Outrun games. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and put this on.
That's still freaking cool, though.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me just pull up the full list.
You get to speed in a convertible with a hot blonde, dude.
Oh, listen. That blonde is a pain in the ass. She actually pokes at you. She hits you.
She scolds you.
It scolds you. If you
I couldn't pay attention to the animation, man. I was too scared to crash, so I didn't really notice she was doing that.
Oh yeah.
Really? She smacks the driver? That's pretty funny.
I never got that though. I always like every time I crash, she always scolds me. She's like, yeah, I was like.
All right, so.
Wait, that is great. I'm looking that up.
It's coming out for Costco. It's coming out from Costco. It's a Costco exclusive.
Oh, Costco's is carrying it.
Yeah, Costco exclusive. Okay. Outrunners, Outrun, Turbo Outrun, Power Drift, and Rad Rally. Those are the games.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So right now it's got 5 stars. But it's got 5 stars on there. Folded. It has a faux molded cone door, authentic arcade steering wheel, premium 19-inch BOE full color display. Ooh.
I'm looking at Outrun right now. The car looks like an IROC. That's pretty funny.
Oh my god.
That is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was a popular car.
Them guys out in Jersey and Staten Island, they all had IROCs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, those cars were very popular during that time when Outrun came out, which was out in the '80s.
Unfortunately, the Ferrari license is not on the thing because.
Oh, it's supposed to be a Ferrari?
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
The original one had a Ferrari logo on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a Ferrari.
I just remember a red convertible. I didn't remember a specific model.
It had the little yellow emblem in the middle of it.
Yeah, it does. It does. I see
dude,
it.
Outrun has been playable in a lot of the Yakuza games too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wasn't it also playable in Shenmue?
And Shenmue 2, that's
yes.
right.
I believe so. Yes.
2. Yep.
I believe. Yeah.
And then in Shenmue 2 they added Afterburner.
Yes, Afterburner 2.
Afterburner 2. Space Harrier has been in all of them.
Yeah, Space Harrier is also in the Yakuza games also.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite things about Sega games, especially those storyline games. They always throw those arcades and do all that little stuff with it. It just takes it over the top.
Yeah.
You can thank Shenmue for that.
They feed us.
Shenmue started that.
They feed us.
Yeah, it's just a fan service, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They
put Virtua Fighter 2 in there. Yeah.
I'll take it.
It adds to the realism.
Yeah.
All right, let me.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna pop it on the screen. So
in an open world game, it really adds to the realism. Yeah.
Indeed.
Of course.
You're immersed. That's why I can play for 12 hours.
I still feel like people need to understand the significance of this because Sega has been really a catalyst when it comes to a lot of this stuff. Listen, they're gonna be bringing out their own handheld pretty soon. They're gonna bring it out freaking handheld. Sega hasn't done hardware for how many years now? It's been about almost 2 decades.
Yeah,
it's about almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Almost.
Did you also see the announcement that Sega also said about physical games? They said that they will continue to keep on making physical games also.
Yes, they did. Oh, dude, I can kiss them. They said that they can actually make physical games and digital games coexist. They should always give you the option. That's why I love Sega. Sega will always be in my heart, dude.
Yeah. However, even though I love Sega to death, okay, I love Sega a lot, but the only problem I have with Sega, they got to stop releasing their games on the Switch 2 with those damn game key cards. Those to me are not real physical games. That's the only issue I have with them. But other than that, Sega's good in my book.
I wish that Sega would take the whole mentality that Nintendo took with Nintendo announced they would not release one of their titles on a key card. They would be on the cart. And I kind of wish Sega would do this. I wish several of them would do the same thing because there's a lot of good games there that could fit on the card.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we were discussing this in our past episodes. Sega came out with Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. And that game is at least maybe 8 or 9 gigs. and they released the game on a damn key card. I'm like,
Yeah.
Sega, you can put the whole game into that card.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Look, I get it on big games that like Final Fantasy or something like that's 140
Right.
gigs, doesn't fit on a game key card. Okay. But when a game fits on a key card, can we just get a key card, please? Or not a key card. I mean, when it fits on a cart, can we just get the full cart, not the key card?
Right. Exactly.
That's true. That's so true, man. Because personally, doesn't take that much effort to put all the information on a card. Why? Unless here's the thing. You know, maybe I'm trying to dig into their brains. They don't want to waste the time to actually program these cards because you know they probably say, okay, well it's easy to just put a digital code on these things and just have it download directly onto the card.
That's just laziness to me, Taurence.
No.
I mean,
what's the point? It's a waste of money too.
Exactly.
I know.
What frustrates me is how we have digital games and we have physical games. And okay, if the physical game if they wanted to charge the $70 or $80 for the physical, and they charged $60 or $70 for the digital, I would pay the extra $10 for the physical copy. But I mean, like, they need to give a little bit here. All of this price increase, even across digital, and it's getting to a breaking point with some of these prices.
Right. Totally agree.
That makes sense, man. And moving on to some other news. Of course, you know everyone already knows that Halo Combat Evolved is actually
a little
out,
bit of a backlash on that game.
A little bit of backlash on the game. Also, there was a little bit of hiccup because they said people were buying the premium edition and it wasn't unlocking.
Yeah, the
collector's edition, and it wasn't unlocking the first day. But now people actually are finding out they actually are able to have access to it. So far, so good. I've been hearing good things about the game, and I've been hearing some questionable things. Questionable things. You know, some people is finding changes in enemy locations, certain story beats. And
unnecessary story things,
and also the fact that some people still don't like the fact that Master Chief can run in this one. They liked it better when he was more like moved like a tank.
So, he was like RoboCop.
Yeah, well. Oh, speaking of RoboCop,
he's just a large RoboCop, dude.
Yeah. Speaking of RoboCop and everything, you know, I've been, you know, and of course, that brought that to my attention. They are going to be doing a 10-episode series of RoboCop. Coming back.
I heard about that.
Oh,
cool.
My gosh.
I don't know. We'll have to see, man. I mean,
they need redemption.
They do.
That 2014 movie was
God! Don't why did you mention?
Yeah, they need to. RoboCop can't go out like that. He can't go out.
Oh
like
my
that.
God!
No. Retire on the hit.
That was a slap in the face, man.
At least we had 2 good RoboCop games that came out recently.
Yes, absolutely. You know, and they got the original voice actor, which is great too.
Yes,
that was cool.
Yeah,
absolutely. So my thing is that RoboCop is here to stay. Now all they gotta do is redeem Total Recall. I don't know how they're gonna do that. That was just a travesty. They did a remake of Total Recall.
Yeah, that boy was bad.
Oh, God.
That boy was bad. But I will say this though. If you guys are aware, the beta for Marvel Tokon is out now, so you can try it out until Monday. And they just announced the first DLC character, which is the Phoenix Cyclops.
Yep.
So my speculation, I think the next team, because if you're gonna add the Phoenix Cyclops, so it looks like they're gonna put the Phoenix 5 in there. So I'm thinking the rest of the characters is gonna be Colossus, Emma Frost, and no more the Submariner, because they already got Magic. Magic's already with the X-Men team. So I think they're gonna put the rest of the characters from Phoenix 5 in there. That's my speculation.
That's freaking awesome. You know what? I think right now, besides all the backlash that's happening over on Sony's side, Tokan is becoming the victim of that whole debacle, which is actually frustrating because when this system went down, when the
Yes.
network went down, people could not get into the beta at all.
So it's on. Well, you gotta remember it's on Sony's system.
Yeah.
But luckily it's on PC.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it is frustrating.
Yeah. So that was very, very frustrating for a lot of players out there who actually had
Yeah.
access to the beta but that couldn't even get on. But other than that, though, the game looks fantastic. Everybody's having a good time.
Yeah, I did play the older beta, so I would have loved to try out this beta this weekend, but I have no internet until I go to my new place. So
hey, no
I
problem.
want to try out Blade.
Oh yeah, dude, everyone wants to play
Because Blade is in the beta.
Yeah, buddy.
So is Green Goblin.
Yeah, buddy.
So. Also another thing though, Mortal Kombat 2 just arrived on HBO Max. So if you guys haven't seen Mortal Kombat 2 yet, I highly recommend it.
Oh, absolutely.
That was quick. That was quick.
That was
very
quick.
quick home release. Yeah.
Well, the reason why is because it slowed down. It slowed down in theaters, and they want to capitalize on the hype.
Yeah.
So they said, you know what? Let's put it on digital right away. You know what? And it's smart. That's smart. Keep it relevant. Keep it relevant while the iron's hot. You know, keep it. You know,
Yeah.
Instead of actually waiting.
They want to get the viewership. They want to see how it does in the stream dollars before they can even start on the next film.
Yeah, on the next, on the third one. So I think this is good. This is good to actually get player engagement and get people excited. Which is actually the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Business 101.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out.
Indeed. All right, so we're going to be moving on to the second half of our show, which is actually going to be our main topic. In the meantime, let's have a small little commercial break, and then we'll be right back after these awesome words from our.
We'll be right back.
Indeed, we'll be right back. Indeed.
Gaming Trouble will return after this commercial break.
It's evening in America, and across this great land, young men and women are coming together through the power of the internet with one common goal: to whoop each other's booties. Sega Dreamcast games are now on live, unleashing the ultimate horror. Your fellow Americans. Jack into SegaNet through your Dreamcast console and join your countrymen in the virtual arena. Play NFL 2K1 and creep for meatheads you've never even met. Play NBA 2K1 and school some farm boy without suffering the scent of livestock. Or play Quake 3 and waste some Jersey punk from the sanctity of your own home. And so, America, SegaNet is born. And suddenly we are one proud nation, indivisible, united.
Play and sound like a real arcade games because they are the real arcade games. From Sega, the masters of arcade entertainment. Now you can play Golden Axe, today's blockbuster arcade hit.
Rio, you're not working out because the King of Fighters is going 3D with maximum impact, are you?
King of Fighters going 3D?
I don't.
I said clean up your room. This isn't a game.
Son, the art's not done. You think this is a game?
No way, but this is. Blockbuster Video gives you more action, more challenges, the newest and hottest video games you crave.
In my day, life was a challenge, not a game.
Well, now it's both at Blockbuster Video, where the challenge never ends.
If you had jalapenos and beans for every meal, you'd have an atomic butt blast too. Booger Man for Sega Genesis. Hey, boogers aren't his only weapon.
Wasn't me.
Give me the rock, give me the handle, give me the paint, give me the shoes. You have anything in a Gorilla Slam. Give me that, not that brick, that brick. Give me him, some of that, and one of those. Showtime. Take his move, not that move, money. Give me my house. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Bulls versus Blazers for Super NES and now for Sega Genesis. Give me that again, now for Sega Genesis. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Introducing Castlevania Bloodlines for Sega Genesis. The most horrifying vampire hunt ever. 2 new heroes, plus hordes of evil enemies and ghastly ghouls. It's intense adventure from Konami.
Talk to your aunts.
So, I hear your grades stink. You don't look healthy. Eat a roll, eat a roll, eat a roll.
Fire in the hole! Cliffhanger from Sony Image Studio. Sure, it's just a game.
All 108 Division 1A teams. Find yours. 108 teams, 7 conferences, 4 bowls. College Football USA 96. We're number 1.
Our beloved leader, President Dion, will now simplify your life.
That's right.
In the past, people have gone to extremes to decide the national champion of college football.
But now, it's easy.
Thanks to Dion. All the teams, so you can decide who's number 1 in the safety of your own home. College Football 2 from Sega Sports.
Please stop the madness before it's too late.
Sports.
A bizarre crime has been committed. The public flabbergasted. Cops baffled. To John True Public, I say the scene is awful. Carnage, mayhem, despair, anarchy. The cool spots have been kidnapped, and only one spot is left to save his cohorts. He'll need your help. Make no mistake, you'll encounter crabs wearing underwear, demented cheese-slinging pajama mice, teeth with no head. But remember, that little cool spot is out there somewhere. You may be all he's got. Cool spot on Sega Genesis.
2 men enter the future with one mission: destroy the other first. Armed with awesome firepower, battle through 10 intense levels straight from this movie mega hit. Demolition Man, the future's only hope from Acclaim.
Well, yes, you know, karaoke is actually more
Fellow creatures, our world needs you. The time is now. Let us team up. Let us power up. And maybe even blow up. And stink up.
Tula people!
Odd world.
Munch's Odyssey, rated D for teen.
My name is Ryo Hazuki. My father was killed by the warlord Lan Di. During my quest for vengeance, I've traveled far and wide and consorted with numerous unsavory characters. But enough about me. Let's talk about you, Nozomi.
Brian? Brian? Who's Nozomi?
Send me on Dreamcast, rated T for teen.
In the late 50s, Lee Hong rose to fame as a film star. After 40 years studying every form of martial art, he is now the highest-ranking grandmaster in Korea. Yet he claims to have documentary evidence showing some of his students performing translocation, a quasi-mythical martial arts technique which defies the laws of physics.
I don't know who taught them these powers, but it's not me.
Silence! I hope you've slept well. Because now you die. You have grown strong, Egg. Prepare to meet Iron Skillet.
Oh yeah, Tekken 4 is here. Punish your enemies with new moves, interactive environments, and new fighters. It's a legend so deep, no one just plays it, they live it. Tekken 4, rated T for teen.
This is the Sega commercial that tells you when you buy any Sega system, you'll get the incredible 2-player Double Dragon absolutely free. This is the commercial for Sega games that tells you when you buy 3 games, you get Double Dragon free. But wait, this is also the commercial that tells you to tear down to your nearest store and tear off a Sega coupon that says if you buy any Sega system or 3 of our specially selected games, you'll get Double Dragon free. Offer expires December 31st. Major fun and a free game from Sega. Get it? Got it. Good.
We now return to the show. Turn up the trouble.
Yes, he was. Alright, we are back. What is up, everyone?
Let our powers combine.
Oh my gosh. So, let's get into our subject of the evening. Video games that had the hardest or the most craziest bosses that we've ever dealt with. We're talking about bosses that, you know, were the last boss, and you said, "Hey, damn, oh my gosh, am I ever gonna beat this thing?" Or we can go the opposite direction too. So let's get started. Let's go. Let's talk about like one of the greatest bosses that you have ever dealt with. Vet, what do you think?
You can.
You know, let's start with you.
All right, so I've been racking my brain on this question since I read it. I'm like, okay, what the hell was the hardest boss that I think I've ever had to put up with, or the one that like, okay, that's the one that like made me the angriest.
Lumberg.
Lumberg. My unholy. what was it? My unholy love of a boss. Oh all right, I'm gonna have to. So, one of the bosses that I can honestly recall that was probably the tough one for me was Sigma on Mega Man X.
The original, the first.
Yes.
Okay.
I fought with that game. I don't even know how long it took me to beat that. I remember getting mad and having to come back to it and come back to it and come back to it because I just kept dying. It was like a pattern I just couldn't get behind or figure out. And man, that one threw me for a while. But that one was up there. Another one that probably was a toughie for me, only because I was not prepared because I didn't have was the T-Rex at the end of Dino Crisis.
Oh my God! Yes! Wow!
Yeah. If you don't have the gas rounds, you are done.
Yeah. You were finished.
I had to backtrack to a previous save to get that to come back into it once I learned what was wrong. And man, I got my butt whipped by that game. That dinosaur, oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Johnny.
Oh
yeah. So Johnny, my man.
Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't. Here's the thing, though. I'm gonna say the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but this was a disappointment, though. The Technodrome stage was hard, though, because you have these guys in jet rocket and jetpacks. If they hit you or they shoot you, they take like 4 bars of life away from you. Like they would like take you out instantly. You're in this hallway. Okay, you're in this hallway. Like you have these flights. If they touch you, they do more damage, and you have to deal with the jetpack guys. They keep backing up from you, and you're in a tight corner. So it was hard. That part was hard. But when you finally get to it, you're gonna say to yourself, "Oh man, I finally got to Shredder. You know, he's probably gonna be tough though." Luckily, I have my scrolls saved up, and I used those suckers, and I beat Shredder. I was like, "Oh wow, that was it." So it's just hilarious that the hardest stage, you had a very hard stage to get to the last boss, but when you get to that last boss, and if you keep your distance from him, you could beat him very easily.
Yeah.
So I could call that stage like hard, but the boss itself was pretty reasonable, like pretty easy if you know how to keep your distance from him. And don't let him shoot you with the gun, because they actually took an episode of one of the original cartoons where Shredder had this gun. If he shot the turtles, they turn back into an ordinary turtle.
Dude, that sucks.
So I like that they had that concept in there, which was cool.
Damn.
So I would say that, and I would say Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. Like when you get to Antonio, he turns into this huge big woo demon. You know, like you had to go through so many forms throughout so many forms of him. If you don't have the right weapon to blow up his stomach, you were pretty much done, because this guy hits hard like a truck. Like he will take almost all your health, and you're done. So you had to make sure you had the right weapon. You know, you need to have to get the pail so you can shoot and you can fill up his stomach and then blow up his stomach. You have to have that. If you don't have that, consider yourself done after that. So those bosses, I'm sure there's going to be some other bosses I'm going to remember, though. But those were so I would say that was my hardest stage. But that was like the Shredder was a joke of the last boss, and then Antonio that you fought at the end of Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. That was one of my toughest ones. I remember
Nice. Tony?
Nick, you
Yes,
really
sir.
want to know? Okay, so my boss battles are usually from arcade games, like shoot 'em ups, beat 'em ups,
Okay.
side scrollers, and fighting games. You guys know that. But the last guy that had me shouting in the arcade was Gil, and the machine was set to the hardest. You thong-wearing weirdo with a god complex. I must have blew like $5 trying to beat that jerk. Yeah, he drove me nuts. Yeah, Gil from Street Fighter 3.
Street Fighter 3, yep.
Yeah.
Which one? Second Impact, Second Impact, or
Oh, was it the
Third Strike?
regular-
Third Strike.
Third Strike?
Definitely Third Strike. Yes, that
New
was my jam.
Generation. New Generation.
New Generation.
Yeah,
Nope.
it was New Generation, Second Impact, and then it was Third Strike.
Yeah, it was Third Strike. Third Strike.
Third Strike one?
Okay.
All right. Yeah, he's cheap. He's cheap as F, of course, but once you figure it out and everything, you gotta be cheap too.
That resurrection move.
And that resurrection, yo, dude, that sucks so badly. That thing.
I try to bait him to super me, and he doesn't. He's holding on to that resurrection.
Yes. And you know what really sucks when he does the Angel of Death super? That super takes up the whole screen, and you can't even carry it.
Nope.
You
The
have to
chip
block
damage. And it sucks if you're caught in the air.
Oh, if you're caught in the air, that's it.
Yeah,
You might get KO'd.
If you jump, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. So mine. I was debating between two because I love RPGs, and I mean, I play them to death. Two of them that actually were the best ones I ever played.
Now I'm curious.
Me too.
I was gonna say Chrono Trigger, but Chrono Trigger's last boss was a bitch.
I love Chrono Trigger.
You're talking about four forms that you had to do. You had to take care of the outer shell, the body, and then the core. It was ridiculous.
You're gonna be there for 2 hours.
Oh my god, dude! Let me tell you something. In Chrono Trigger, Lavos, this is the boss's name. Oh my god! It was to the point in the thing where I literally almost threw my controller because it was like, damn it!
I did.
What am I supposed to do? And you're thinking, oh, you got everything all figured out. Me. And you know what? And you know what though? You called me out on this, Tony, because you said, "Yo, you need to grind." No, dude, you gotta grind. You gotta live for the grind. Right?
You have to. That's dude. That's fair with an RPG. You have to grind, or you're not going anywhere, dude.
I am an idiot because I am sitting right there.
You ran straight through, didn't you?
Damn right I did.
How many fights did you flee from just to get through the level?
I did. It was like RPG no. The RPG no.
Yeah, you need that experience, dude. You need it.
Yeah.
It's like life. You need it, dude.
Idiot. I was such an idiot.
There's no shortcuts, man.
Number one.
No, not in that game.
Yeah. Number one.
Especially
I didn't have Dark Matter. Dark Matter was actually a very, very important freaking magic spell to have. I was like, I'm like, dude, why didn't I not have that? But I finally, so I figured out the thing. I had to go to my last save. So I had to go pretty much halfway through. I got like two-thirds into the game, I think it was. I had to go to that save. I had to go to that save and everything and grind. I had to grind back and forth, just try to bump into enemies and stuff like that, just to the point of the thing where I had to I could destroy enemies just by a couple hits, like the most powerful enemies. But then when I came back, I finally had Luminaire, finally got Dark Matter, Flare, and then of course I got my dual and triple techs, and max for max damage. I was
Excelsior.
Dude, yeah, seriously, man. I was sitting right there. The shell is crazy because you had multiple parts you had to take. You had to destroy the arm, which actually restores the freaking head's health points, which is fucking ridiculous. This enemy restores this freaking health ridiculously, and it's like I was sitting back and I was like, why? I was because I was like trying to come up with a strategy. I was like, what am I supposed to do? I realized everything that everyone goes after like the head, right? Why wasn't going after the head? I should have gone after the arms. So I figured out, oh shoot, this arm is actually healing him. I need to destroy this freaking arm. And I was like literally going,
Dude,
and
always take out the healers. Always.
Yeah.
Always. First move.
Because if you don't, you're going to be on that boss forever.
Yeah, dude.
You leave the healers, you're cooked.
Yeah.
101.
Listen, let me tell you something. But see, this is the thing. I was younger.
Let's do it.
I was younger though. I was younger. I was like what? I was like 14, 15, 16 years old. 16 years old when I played this game.
Yeah,
and,
true.
And I was like, when I was playing this game, and I was like, because I was excited. I love RPGs, and just getting to the boss and everything got me excited. I was amped. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna take this boss out. And then, dude, I got my ass whooped. I'm sitting right there. took out some of my best characters. Took my best heal. I was like, yo, come on, man. And then when you finally got to the core and everything, the final phase, the true form with the most powerful freaking attack. The destruction rains from the heavens. Okay? Bro. That's crazy.
Appropriate.
Listen, destruction rains from the heavens makes you cry. As soon as it comes out and the screen goes like dark, the screen goes dark and stuff like that, then all of a sudden you see all I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. It's like, oh shit. No, not now. Bruh. It's to the point in the thing where it makes you cry. Chrono Trigger is like the most amazing game that I've ever played. It really is. But when you finally beat the boss, you want to talk about like such a relief. It's like a boss that makes you feel relieved, and you're like yes, and you get excited, and I popped off. I was like yes, and I was yelling and screaming. My mother was like, shut up.
You're making too much noise in here.
Dude, it was late. It was like I had school the next day. There you
go.
It was like 11. If I remember correctly, it was like almost like no, it was almost midnight. That's right. It was almost midnight. I shouldn't have been up. But I didn't want to stop because I was like, dude, I gotten so far and I wanted to beat this boss. I wanted it so badly. But when I finally did, I was like, yes. But then you got New Game Plus. Oh, boy.
Yes, you do.
I love New Game Plus so much.
Of course.
New Game
It's one
Plus
of my favorite things.
New Game Plus will make you a man. New Game Plus will make you a man. Because
It's just pure joy.
Yeah.
Pure joy.
You know what's a shame? I really hate to bring this up, but did you know it's like most of these games out there, they want to charge you like a price just to play New Game Plus?
Yeah.
Who's doing that?
Dude.
I will not.
I just hate to bring that up though, but it's just like I don't know if this is just me or if you guys haven't seen that as of late.
No, I haven't seen that.
I have, dude.
Who's doing it? Who's doing it? That's messed up, dude.
I think who's the Taurence was doing that?
I remember Sega did that too. Sega did that with I think it was one of the it was either Yakuza Like a Dragon or Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. It was one of those two that did that.
It was the first
they
one.
got backlash for that
I think
shit.
it was
Yeah, it was the first one with the first one with Kasuga, right?
Yeah, Yakuza Like a Dragon. That was the first one.
Yeah, it was that one. It was that one. I remember.
Nobody liked that. Nobody liked that at all. You know.
No.
They
And
got backlash from that.
that shouldn't even be allowed.
No, it should not be. That should. Why is that? Why would you even charge money for that? Like
that's dumb.
You earned it, dude.
It's dumb. Yeah, you literally beat the game. You earned that. That's yours.
Yes.
It shouldn't be behind a
really
damn
just buy it
paywall.
right off the bat. Then it's
ridiculous that they do that.
Huh?
So damn dumb.
Oh, that's not a cash grab.
I was thinking about this a little bit more. I remember two other. I want to throw in two other games in the. I want to throw some hats in the ring. Guardians of the Galaxy. It wasn't the final boss. The final boss, that was easy. It was that stupid Grand Unifier boss. Like 3/4 of the way through the game that just was like a gauntlet that just kept tossing everything at you and it just never seemed to end.
Oh, that annoys me a lot though when you're fighting bosses like that and they set a bunch of these enemies and you're trying to focus on the last guy, but they constantly keep throwing these enemies at you.
And it seems like you're getting whooped. Yeah. And you're getting whooped by these foot soldiers, like these things. You're getting whooped by them. Not even the boss. Not even the boss. You just
Contra started that. Started that.
I don't want to spoil anything about Mouse PI for Hire, but on the last boss that you fight, he is going to be sending out a bunch of thugs at you, and there's a point that it gets very annoying, and you're trying to like focus to get rid of that last boss, but these guys they constantly keep coming at you, you know, and they're shooting at you. I just can't stand that. Come on, you're the last guy, all right? Fight me one-on-one, okay?
And then the other one I want to throw in the ring was a racing game.
Oh, okay.
And Need for Speed Most Wanted on. So I had the original Xbox version.
Okay.
The last boss, when you race Racer, the last time, the rubber banding in that game was so atrocious. If you did not drive everything perfectly, use every ounce of nitro, and do everything to get every ounce of nitro you could, if you bumped anything, you were going to lose that race. Hands down, if you played it on hard and you touched anything, you lost.
Yes.
Might as well restart it.
Oh God, yes, I remember, dude.
That's a pain in the balls.
It's
Might
like
as well just restart if you bump into a wall. Restart. That's it.
Yeah, if you touch anything, you just might as well hit the start. Like, just restart the race. You're done.
Yep.
you
Don't
know
even
what?
bother.
But you sit back. But see, here's the thing. There's a certain part. Like, remember that part in the thing when you're driving, and remember that huge curve and everything that you had to make that turn, and there's a car going the opposite direction, and you literally had to like just time it just right to actually make that turn. And if you
touch that car,
if you touch the car, or
you're done.
Or you touch the gate and slows your car down, he's gone.
And you're not catching. You'll never catch him.
Nope.
It's too close to the end.
Yep, and he's using your car. He's
using your car. Yeah, beat you with your own car.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
And I mean, you're using a car at this point, max stats, max nitro, and you're still fighting. It's just like he's like literally, you've got the strongest rubber band in the world, just slingshotting him past you every time you tug on him.
Yo, it's crazy, bro. No way. Ah, man. I'm gonna throw another boss in there because I just
sure.
There's a lovely game from Arinobu Sakaguchi that came out for the Xbox 360, Lost Odyssey. The most
Lost Odyssey.
The most
what an underrated game, man.
Awesome freaking game in the world.
That is a game that they need to re-release.
They do.
I had no idea you guys like that game, and it makes me happy.
Dude, this game, this game,
underrated game, man. People need to play this game.
An Xbox exclusive, a game that hasn't been on any PC. It has not been on any freaking dude. With this PC and this is what's going on with backwards compatibility. I guarantee you, Lost Odyssey is going to be on there.
They have to release.
Just you wait. It's coming out for PC. I guarantee you. Final boss, the luminous magic beast. This is after you face what's his name? I forgot his name. The beast comes out of nowhere. Has freaking 3 phases. Okay? And not only that, it has moves and magic that you have to pay attention to because certain magic that you use, if you use it at the wrong time, it's immune. Either A, it's immune, or B, it will give it health. There's a ray charge, absorbs magic attacks. So basically, everybody who has no physical abilities, if he only uses magic, they're useless. Forcius, which is it actually singles out some of your best characters. It can literally either A, damage them very badly, or kill them instantly. Ultimate Ray. This right here, they will actually say, it's crazy. Number one, if you don't use buffers, you might as well just not play. Use your buffers. Use your buffer attacks. Zifra, which is actually one of the best weapons in the game, magic weapons and everything. It actually helps sustain magic users because here's the thing. This game right here is all about elements. Certain elements won't work against this boss if you don't pay attention. It changes instantly, and since it's turn-based, if you don't pay attention to the patterns, you're effed. You're effed. And that's what. But the thing is, though, what's frustrating about this boss is you the way you line up your characters, because remember, you have your your characters in the back, and you have your two in the front. You have your attackers in the front, and then you have your best magic casters, and of course the ones who actually help with the line. Now, this boss can actually be able to break a wall. There's a wall that you can build up on your to protect your back line. If you don't build up that wall, if you don't have those, and also there's certain attacks. I'm sorry, I know I'm screwing them out. There's certain attacks that are like that actually gives you a magical buffer. Problem is that it takes 2 turns for it to activate. If the boss takes out that character while they're trying to summon that attack, you're screwed, because you have to use one of your resurrection spells just to bring them back. If you and that takes a turn, which is frustrating as hell. And you're doing this consistently. It's over and over again. Bro, this game, man.
So I have never touched this game, and so while you were talking, I decided to pull up the trailer and give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have to play this game.
Trust me, the story.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just had to go check. Yeah, it's FYI, it is Xbox 360 backwards compatible on the Series X.
That's right, buddy.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I'm gonna have to give me a copy.
Yes,
absolutely.
This right here has some of the best story, one of the best endings that I've ever watched. The side stories, the memories that you unlock, oh my gosh. Some of them were like sad, some of them were like, weird, but it doesn't have a lot of backstory. Because remember, each character in their thing actually is pretty much immortal. Okay? The reason why I say this is because when your characters die, when you're fighting, after 3 turns, they resurrect. So that means if you stay in the battle long enough, your character will come back to life with half their life. So that's a fun little.
Shadowrun does that.
Yeah.
I get that mechanic.
Yeah. So, which is so freaking cool. But here's the problem. There's a caveat to that. Sometimes you won't even make it to the 3rd turn, depending on how difficult the boss actually is. Because some of these bosses are intelligent as hell. And it's based on what kind of it's all about elements too. Of course you have fire works well against ice, water works well against fire, metal, it's I think it was like was it fire was it water against metal? I think it was. I have to look it up again because it's been a long time since I played this game. But man, let me tell you something. The last boss though, the Luminous Magic Beast. Once you get to that boss, trust me, you better be ready. You better be maxed. And here's another thing. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. Once you get past the barrier, the barrier that actually protects you from getting into that to that castle, it literally says, at this point, you cannot go back. Are you sure you want to move forward? Make sure you save before you go in. Because once you go in and it saves, you can't go back.
Right, you're stuck.
You're stuck.
There.
You're stuck. And I made the stupid mistake. I did not save before I got into the barrier. The first time I actually got there. Because I remember getting to that point and my characters were not strong enough. And when I was facing these enemies, let me tell you something. These enemies are just as bad. Not as bad as the last boss, but pretty much on par when it comes to like the magic and the abilities, they actually match elements. If your character's, vulnerable to a certain attack, they will exploit it. And that's exactly what these enemies do. And I love the fact that this game actually has secret bosses too. Each character has a secret boss in this game. To find the secret boss, you have to be in a certain point with that character in your party. And then the boss shows up. It's awesome. Oh my god. I'm sitting back and I think when I finally got to certain bosses, I didn't even know. Like I had
where'd he go?
Yeah, what? Huh?
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Where'd you go? We can't see you.
Oh, you can't see me?
You're cut off.
He disappears. It's like
you're leading out of frame.
It keeps on zooming in and zooming out. Your camera's
Well, I think it's focusing on the face on it. It's like thinks there's a face on the TV or something because it keeps zooming in over there on that trophy.
Everybody can see your faces, but not yours. So
now we can see it. I'm sorry. It's like he's like, hey, how you doing? Anyway.
The camera can't see you. You're like a vampire.
Yeah. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. There's certain characters, like I said, there's certain characters that you have in your party. Like for instance, if you have Sarah. Sarah is basically Liam's wife. But since she's immortal, when she died, she died. Like, okay, that's not really a spoiler. When she died and everything, she actually lost her memory. So every single character that's immortal lost their memory. I'm not going to explain how. You have to play the game, and you'll be like, oh shit. Trust me, the story is good. The fact is that there's a certain character when you use Sarah. There's a certain point in the game where you meet this boss, and this boss basically is the bearer of time. Here's the thing. I didn't realize that the bearer of time is basically death. Every other attack is instant death. That means once the attack is
bastard.
Once the attack is initiated, your character is dead. As soon as it's cast, boom, dead. Boom, dead. And you better hope it's somebody who resurrects. Because if it's not, you're going to have to keep on using that plume to actually resurrect them. And it's limited. Once you run out of those, that's it. Your character,
good luck.
Yeah. Your character is pretty much out of the picture. And you want to make sure that you have everybody available. It's so good. Yeah, you guys gotta play it. Lost Odyssey is a game that needs to be played by everybody. Okay, put your differences aside. Forget that it's the fact that it's actually Xbox. You gotta play this game. It's backwards compatible on Xbox, Series X and S. Play it now. It's cheap. It's like $10 or something like that. So it's like $14. Is it $14 or is it $10? I think it's $10, right? On online.
I think it's last I checked, it was like $6.50.
See, dude, that's a bargain. That's a bargain for an amazing RPG. It's 3 discs. It's a 3-disc game. When I got it, oh no, 4 discs. I'm sorry, it's 4 discs. 4-disc game. 4 discs for the 360. You can play it in its entirety. Digitally. So
yeah, you can get it digitally for $6.24.
Yep, there you go. And you get to play the whole entire thing. You don't have to worry about swapping discs and everything. Play throughout the whole entire game. The music's fantastic. The gameplay is fantastic.
Unless you want a physical copy, then go ahead.
Oh yeah. No. I'll get the physical copy. Whatever. But the physical copy has 4 discs. Just let you know.
4 discs. 4 discs. Okay.
4 discs. Yeah, bro. Oh man, let me tell you something. I can gush about that game all day, but you know what? Yeah, definitely like one of the best RPGs. and that boss. But anyway, that's my boss. That's my other boss. You guys have anyone else, or you want a disappointed one?
Oh yeah, I got a boss. I got a boss that you hate and Tony hates. King of Fighters 94. Rugal.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god, dude.
Damn it, Johnny. Yes.
That guy gives me so many nightmares because this was a tease. When you got to him, you see he's wearing he's got his tuxedo, and then at first he was you could see he's a little hard. So all he does was like kicks and punches, but the problem is that his kick and punches did damage. Like they really did some hard damage. So when I figured out that I could just like jump and like deep with a hard kick, and then I was able to tech throw him. So I said, okay, let me keep on doing this. I said, oh, well, and then when I beat him, I said, oh, I finally beat him. But then all of a sudden when that cinema comes and he says, oh, you're pretty strong. Now I'll show you my true power. And then he takes off his tuxedo and then he shows this, and he has his shirt, and he's ready to kick your ass now. This guy, let me tell you something. His genocide cutter, if you got close to him while he does his genocide cutter, this fucking guy takes 75% of your life. Okay? And he has quick recovery when he does his replicant. You think you'll be able to jump? You say, okay, let me see if I could. Once he shoots his replicant, I'm gonna jump in towards him. No. He has quick recovery, and he'll hit you with his genocide cutter, and you better make sure you stay blocking, and you better make sure you dodge, because he has this move where he rushes you and he pushes you back in a corner, and it does mad damage. So not only he sticks you in the corner, he keeps you there, and he does his Kaiser wave. That sucker takes almost the whole screen. Okay, if you don't dodge correctly, your life is gone. Wow. It is done. And he can swipe all your characters out if you don't time your dodging correctly.
Like such a pain in the ass, man.
Oh my god.
I spent so much money trying to beat this guy's ass. And this is the first time I fought him, he spanked my ass so hard. until I figured out a way how to get around him.
You felt like you committed a crime in Singapore.
Oh, dude.
You got caned, dude.
He wrecked me. But then when I found out some ways to get around him, I wait for him I had to wait for him. If you just stand there, like if you want him to come to you, you better make sure you throw tech him, because if you can't just like stay and turtle him, because he'll grab you and he'll throw you. You can't turtle him at all. You have to make sure you find the right moment and the right time to jump, because if you can't jump constantly on him, if you do, he's going to counter you left and right. If you think Bison was hard, no. The Bison has nothing on Rugal. Nothing.
Yeah, Bison is like easy pattern recognition. So,
dude, with Bison, all you have to do is play defense on him, and he's easy.
Yeah.
That's all he
Alpha
does.
Bison is worse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Which one?
He's a bigger pain in the ass in Alpha than Street Fighter.
That's true.
Yeah, and the Street Fighter 2 series, if you knew how to bait Bison, he's easier.
Yeah.
You know, if you play defense, he's easier. But in the Alpha series, yeah, because he has a projectile, and if you try to jump towards him while he does his because remember, his Psycho Crusher was a super. If he hits you with that,
the thing's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Full screen.
Ridiculously strong.
Full screen.
Yeah. But I have to throw in Rugal in there, especially. But now I'm able to find a way to bait him. Now I know how to beat him. But the first time you fight this guy, forget it. Just forget it, man. Yeah. That guy gave me nightmares.
All right, so we got like a few more minutes. You know,
we're
putting our final licks on here.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Damn. Tony, Tony, do you have any other bosses that you want to throw into the mix?
Yeah, I wished one happy birthday, prick, and it was Gonitz from King of Fighters.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
I
Yo.
said happy birthday, prick. I think
Son of a
SNK
bitch.
beat
Yeah,
him or
did
King of Fighters,
SNK
something like that.
celebrate his birthday? That
Huh?
son of a bitch.
I called him a prick on his birthday.
Aha, good.
Yeah, because SNK always likes to celebrate characters' birthdays. That's they love to do that shit.
Yeah, it was just fun. So I was like, oh, that guy's a pain in the ass. I gotta say something.
Yeah, 96, man. He was a bitch. That freaking grab, that teleport grab he does. Oh my god, I hated that move so much.
He looks like a Full Metal Alchemist extra.
Oh, yeah. So
that dumb outfit he's wearing, fighting you in a trench coat, or whatever that coat's called.
So one character that I had to throw into the mix, and basically he or she has been in every single Virtua Fighter game. We gotta talk about Dural. Now here's the thing. Dural is a character that you must beat, or you don't get another chance.
Wait, isn't it a she? That's Kage's mother.
What? Is it a she? I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, it's Kagemaru's mother.
Oh,
I think it's a she.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like a she.
In the story, I think it's his mother, dude.
Yeah.
The ninja's mother.
But Dural is a character that basically has literally elements of every single character that you actually have fought. And what makes it worse is that the combinations that she does to your character is ridiculous. Now, in Virtua Fighter 5, the elements change. She could be able to not only be liquid, but she could actually turn into a solid form. So she becomes more of a grapple, and she's actually able to block moves. You know,
she's like a Terminator.
Yeah, literally, she's like
a liquid metal.
Right.
Yeah, she's exactly.
And grabs, forget it. Try to do it. You can get a grab once in the blue moon, but she tends to counter every single grab. And she'll attempt to A, ring you out, B, but she'll constantly do that. She's always in the attack, trying to get away from her. Forget it. You have to really space yourself out a lot and catch her, because if you don't, she'll sit right there, she'll block, she'll counter, and then she'll get some weird freaking combo and everything that takes out almost half of your life, which is ridiculous. Especially the moves and everything where she actually jumps you in the air and she kicks you up. She did one combination of thing where she mixed up Kage's moves with freaking Kage's moves with Kage with Jackie and one of the character, and it just did a combination that actually was like, what was that? So I would have to throw in Dural into the mix.
Yeah, I remember finding Dural in Virtua Fighter 2, and it's like you were fighting her like you're in the sea or something, and everything was slow motion.
Oh yes,
that was annoying.
Don't you jumping really high too?
The only way I was able to beat her was ring out.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
That
was the only way I was able to beat her.
You notice that every single Virtua Fighter, Dural was always in a different type of environment, a different type of element, which is crazy.
That's right.
So
he's who Seth pretends to be. Seth from Street Fighter 4. She's who Seth pretends to be.
Yep.
Decided to become a female in Street Fighter 5.
Pretty much.
That character was weird.
Little bit.
All right.
It was a little weird.
One last bonus in the thing before we get out of here. I had to throw this in there. The most disappointing boss that I've ever actually dealt with. The worst boss that I've ever dealt with. I would have to say is in Quantum Break.
Okay.
I forgot what I forgot his name, but it's been a while since I played.
Game's good though. Wow.
Yeah. But the thing is that he had the same abilities you did, but it didn't seem like he utilized it a lot. It didn't even seem like a challenge. You just knew exactly where they were gonna, and the pattern recognition was so stupid. And once it was over, it was a dud. It was like, that's it. That's all.
I've got one of those too.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. It's like I spent all that time getting this far, and that's it.
Yeah.
No epic, no epic, no climax, no element of surprise, no. Oh, you beat me this time. Now I'm doing this kind of thing. No, nothing.
Yeah.
It was a nothing burger. And that was so disappointing because I actually enjoyed the story, enjoyed everything about it, and then that point was just kind of just.
So I want to know what Tony thinks about the one that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
All right. How disappointed were you? Because the entire game, from start all the way to that point, was epic. In Mass Effect 2, when you get to the final boss, the Reaper human, and the thing goes down just so simple. The stage is just easy as easy. It's like anticlimactic boss. You built it all up. It's going to be so strong, so hard for it to go down in 60 seconds.
It kind of pissed me off knowing all the lives that went into making those stupid things.
Yeah.
Like actual human lives that were used to make that stupid thing.
Yeah, like I played it on like the first round through that I was like on normal. So I thought, okay, maybe it was just okay. All right, maybe I didn't play it. Then I go back through on the hardest difficulty and that thing goes down just as fast. And I'm like, what the hell?
Especially if you're overpowered. I tend to overpower in games like that.
Yeah, you can go in that fight even on veteran level and just a couple minutes, easy as peasy, just knock that boss straight out.
That's crazy, man.
That's why I love overpowering. Johnny, you can relate to this. Like a dragon, you love overpowering by grinding, right? And then the bosses go down like that.
Just like, yeah.
Yeah, they're so easy. You whip out that spike bat and bam, they're done.
Yeah.
The what is it? The man with no name, or the man that lost his name, or whatever that one was.
Oh yeah, the in between one.
Yeah. Still, it's one of those you overpower yourself and just run through, just run them over.
Yeah.
And you feel like such a badass doing it though, so it's epic.
He has like James Bond weapons, dude.
I do want to throw in. I mean, Tony and all of you who play Yakuza. He's not the last guy, but he's always a secret boss. It's Amon, the sunglasses dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I always make sure I power myself up, and I make sure I bring some health items with me though, because he does some of the most BS cheesy shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he's cheap.
So,
he's cheap. He's cheap.
Yeah. I mean, I always bring health items with me. I mean, he's not really hard, but he always finds a way to cheap your ass, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's like, these secret bosses are, it's funny. You won't see these secret bosses. They're much harder than the last boss of the game. When you play these games.
Yeah,
you do get some cool stuff if you beat them, though.
You know what? I mean, and also, I hate when games actually have the hardest stage. The stage is hard. The stage is harder than the boss itself.
Oh, that would be Mega Turrican.
Yeah.
That's
my God, Turrican.
Turtles, the original game for the NES.
I would say Earthworm Jim.
Okay.
Earthworm Jim 1. The final stage is something that should be outlawed, because you could easily get your ass whooped by the walls itself, because if you don't swing or do the elements, you're swinging right and stuff like that, and you miss it, you can literally like just die, you know, consistently. And even worse, once you completely die, you can't do the stage again. There is no continue.
Oh,
there is no
that's
continue.
a dick move.
That's a dick.
There is
wow.
You get to the
It's
final
do or
stage
die.
and do or
Those
die.
devs were dicks, dude.
Yeah. Listen, Shiny Entertainment knows how to kick your dick and smile. That's how. that is like it's like it's almost as bad as Wild Nines. Wild Nines is another game that I talk about another day. But Wild Nines, holy shit!
Before you go on to the other game,
yeah.
What was disappointing? The last stage in Earthworm Jim 1, or was it Earthworm Jim 2, where you have to beat Psycho Crow in a race?
That one! Oh my god, that one!
Oh yeah, that one.
Dude,
you're gonna rip my hair out, man.
Why would it end on a race? Why would you end a game on a freaking race? It makes no damn sense.
Dude. And they play Beethoven Sympathy Number 9.
Yeah, now they're just making fun of you.
The song that broken Matt Hardy used.
Oh god.
Brother Nero, you finally come. I knew you would come.
Oh my gosh.
They play. I just find it hilarious that they play Beethoven Sympathy Number 9.
Oh my god.
Brother Nero, I knew you'd come.
I knew you'd come. Delete. Oh man. So anyway, all right, that's it for tonight. It's freaking awesome. We'll talk about some bosses and everything that we actually love and hate in the games. I hope you get an opportunity to play those awesome games and everything and actually experience what we experienced. What kind of bosses have you fought? What was it? Oh wait, I'm going to talk about some of the chats and everything. I want to talk about right here. Taurence mentioned 1,000 Years Dungeon. Where is that? 1,000 Years Dungeon. I'm trying to.
Was it?
You were talking about. I think you're talking about Lost Odyssey, and he jumped in.
Oh, the 1,000 Years Dungeon. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see. The weapon bosses. Oh, yeah, you mentioned weapon bosses. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's it. That was all. That was it. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Nope. All right. Anyway, it was awesome. Let's do our outros and get out of here. What you got? Event, you want to say goodbye to our awesome viewers out there?
Well, it was a great night. Had a lot of fun. Good to see you guys again. Good to see you hang out, just chill out on a Friday night. Really enjoyed it, and I guess I'll see you guys around.
Johnny?
This was a great discussion about all these bosses that we dealt with. Some of the good ones, there were some disappointing ones. So I had a blast talking about this. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Tony?
My turn. Okay. Well, I had a lot of fun, man. I could actually do this for hours, but I want to be hanging out with my wife too. I had a great time. This was a lot of fun. You guys brought back some great core memories of these old bosses. And I've got a bunch of other ones. We should definitely revisit this and add some more to these lists.
I agree.
Because this is a lot of fun. Video games, we have an almost endless resource to pull from. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. Vet, man, it was great having you, man. It's always a good time having you on board.
Thanks.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's good to be here. It's fun to be here.
I want to correct myself. It was actually they played it was Beethoven's Moonlight Statona, number 14.
Ooh.
That was played at the end of Earthworm Jim 2, and that was the same music that Broken Matt Hardy uses. Wow. So it was Statona number 14. Moonlight Statona number 14. I wanted to correct that. It wasn't Sympathy number 9.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool.
I want to correct myself with that.
All right, so players out there, I hope you enjoy the time with us, and of course, you can always revisit. If you want to go to any of our sites and everything, you can always visit us. And I think our handles are in the bar below. Always leave your comments down there if you have not done so. Hit that like and also subscribe to our awesome channel. Also, please share our videos and everything. The more you share it, the more you care. We'll actually have a lot more viewers. We have 187 moving on to 190. Trying to push for 200 by the end of the month. Once again, we're trying to push for 500 and everything. So trying to get that partnership. Hopefully it happens by the end of the summer. Also, visit our Patreon. We actually, like I said, Vet, our awesome guy, Vet, he's actually our Patreon member and everything, a tribal member. He has an awesome shirt that he actually got from us. You do earn one if you actually become a Patreon member. And also, you can become a special guest on our show, just like Vet as well, to actually, come to one of our episodes and everything and talk about whatever we want to talk about, which is pretty awesome. So go to our Patreon. That's patreon.com/Gaming Trouble Incorporated. That's INC at the end. So go ahead and donate. It's only $3. $3 is all it takes in the thing. Paid memberships actually earn the benefits. And of course, Dorian, thank you very much and the thing, becoming a Patreon member as well. We really appreciate that and the thing. And of course, the monies that proceed to our channel will help our channel grow. It helps, get things bigger. We're actually going to be doing giveaways and the thing once we get more, which is coming soon. Everything we do is self-funded, so let's let you guys know that. And of course, we have more shows on the way this Saturday. Check out our next episode of GTTV. We got some more awesome cinemas and shenanigans that are going to be on there. It's roughly about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, everything of pure unadulterated trailers and cinema scenes and what have you in there. It's going to be cool, just like the old days of G4 TV. Throw that in there. And also, we do have another episode of Gaming Trouble on Sunday. You get to visit us again. And on Monday, Virtual Monday, one more time. It's gonna be awesome. I'm going to be jumping into another Super NES classic. I'm thinking I'm going to be jumping into Axlay. What an awesome! Axlay is the most awesome Super Nintendo game that I ever gone. I was gonna think about going into ActRaiser. But that's a long one. That's gonna be a long one. That would have to be like a two-parter. I would have to do a two-parter or a three-parter for that one. Because that's a long game. but it's so good though. It is really good. And then of course on Tuesday we're going to attempt one more time to try to do what you play in HUD Zero, where I'm actually gonna play another indie classic game of our choice, which is actually going to be on there too. And if you did not see it, and I hope you did, Code X episode 1 did air, and actually it seemed like it did pretty well. People actually like to look at those old classic codes that actually still work. They actually do still work, which is pretty cool. So anyway, thank you very much for joining with us. Keep on playing, keep on leveling up. Remember, talk hard. Talk hard, play hard, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night. Peace.
See ya.
Have a good weekend.